Obsessed with sounds on the track.
6 days a week, it's going to be used to forge horseshoes, but 1 day a week, an anvil is used to forge victories here in Indianapolis, and it's been wrong once again at the city's Lucas Oil Stadium, telling us all it is time for football. Today, a fun matchup in store. It's the Green Bay Packers and the Indianapolis Colts.
Set to kick off.
Set to go is the kicker, Michael Badgley. And here we go from Indy. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So the Packers offense getting set for their first drive. And bringing them out now in his 6th year here in the NFL. Brock, his 3rd as a starter.
This kid's averaging almost 4,000 yards and 30 touchdowns a year the last 2 years as a starter. Big reason why they've made the postseason both times.
Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8.
Here we
Love out of the shotgun. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6.
Here we go. Here we go.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Has his man. It stops. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
And the Packers, first down. A gain of 12. First down, Green Bay.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Ready.
Running on first here with Jacobs. And I don't think he got beyond the line there. Yep, no gain on the play. It's going to be 2nd down.
I know they say it any time he comes up in an interview, but they appreciate having him on this defense so much, Kate, because of plays like that one. Those are great instincts. It takes instincts and want to come up and run support, and not many corners can make that stop.
Throwing, it's Love. Has it in close. And they make the play at the 39 just before he can pick up that first down.
Guys, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He can take it to the house.
And he's going to be touched down as he gets him enough to pick up the first down.
That's good for a Packers first down. A pickup of 2 yards.
That's more than a must-get for a quarterback. I really put that in the always-get territory. Even if the defense knows what's coming, you got to be able to drive forward for at least a couple inches.
First down, ball at the 36.
Ready.
On the handoff, here's Jacobs. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
On 2nd down, Jacobs ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold him right at the line of scrimmage, so 3rd down now.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
Set. Hut, 45. Wide. Set.
Throwing his Love on 3rd. Now setting up the screen for Jacobs. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop.
It's plays like that, Kate, right wrong, where I sit and judge a defense. I judge the awareness. I judge how well that coordinator's got him equipped to see what's going on the field, and not just see it, but attack it. And they devoured that screen game on 3rd down. Just kind of a confidence builder. An offense drives it down, special teams does their job, and now the defense is going to take the field with the lead.
On now is McManus to kick this away. On the return, here's Anthony Gould. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. So now the Colts getting their first opportunity on offense in this game. And leading them, the 6th overall pick, entering his 7th season here in the NFL. Out of Duke, Daniel Jones.
Jones has had a tumultuous career. That's with a capital T, by the way, that continues to have some ups and downs. Maybe part of that's playing under the bright lights in the big city of New York. But he's had some tough outings. He's had some brilliant outings. He's had some ups. He's had some downs. But he did take a team to the playoffs, and he's got to use that experience, build off of that confidence to do it again.
And what a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. Here's the first carry for Jonathan Taylor. Well, he danced away from one tackle, but unable to dance away from the rest of the defense. No gain on that play.
When one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Left side pulled in by Pittman. Tried to beat him with a quick pass, but not quick enough. That winds up as a loss.
I wish everybody had the opportunity to feel how fast that decision is made. With that RPO, it is a split second. And when you make the incorrect read, well, the play's busted up before it ever has a chance to start.
Digging deep in the playbook here, and this is 3rd and 11. Throw here, 3rd down. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line.
It's a gain of 16.
So that connection for a first will bring us to the end of the first. Just 3-0 is our score. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Lucas Oil Stadium after this. Ready now for our 2nd quarter. The Colts have the football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. From the shotgun, it's Jones. That's brought in. It's his back, Jonathan Taylor. And defenders arriving in support to finish him off at the line.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here.
18, 18, Pablo 80, 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Let's go.
Working from the gun, here's Jones.
His 2nd down pass. Micah Parsons on the tackle. The tackle made back at the 48-yard line.
Gotta figure out this 3rd down here. 3rd and long for him here. Pressure's there, and he goes down again. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down.
Well, we're already seeing his legs going to be a factor in this contest. But I'll tell you what, Kate, if pressure's going to be on him like that, he's going to have to put his running back cape on and really use his ability to escape and keep things moving forward.
All right, here's one of our game's first big risks. The offense lining up to go for it on their own side. Now Jones on 4th down. Look at that power, deep left side. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Packers taking the field now. Their 2nd series of the game coming up. And they were able to contribute 3 points to the lead their last time out. Another chance to build on that advantage here.
Here we go. Here we go.
Love with it on 1st down. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Jermaine Pratt picks it. And the Colts are stopped, and they're going to have the football out beyond their own 30.
Such a huge point of emphasis for so many defenses, clogging up the middle of the field. They saw that receiver enter the middle and did a terrific job of baiting the quarterback into the throw, and an even better job of forcing the interception.
First and 10 now. Here's Jones. Quick slant taken in by Pittman. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. They get an even 10 on that play. And it'll be first down, Colts.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
Taylor gets it on first and 10. It looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. Andrew and Cooper there to make the stop. Halfway there on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Second and 5.
Started a little slow, but we've arrived at the 2-minute warning. The Colts in need of some points before the break. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Go!
Makes the catch. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Now we get a timeout from the Colts. That's their first. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting the first.
Ready.
New set of downs for him from the 46.
Here we go. Ready?
Catch made. Uh-oh, that ball's out. Warren lost it. And the Packers secure it. And they can't cobble a return together, but they do have the football. They've got it on their side of the field.
You know, this just can't happen on first down. It really can't. I mean, ball security's a premium on every down, every distance. But on first down, it is especially a killer.
The Green Bay offense about to get started once more. They seem likely to carry the lead into the locker room, but some points here to end the half could make things. Now we have a stoppage. No challenges inside of 2 minutes in the half, but the replay official wants to take another look at this on their own. All right, so we all know what we're looking for here, Brock. Where did an elbow, maybe a knee, something touch down? And as it does, is the ball loose at that point?
Yeah, throw in forearm, wrist, shin. There's no question the offensive guy's screaming something hit the ground while the defense is hoping it didn't.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
So the nice defensive play, all for naught. He was down first, no fumble. After a fortuitous recovery, this will be 2nd down.
Ready? Set, go!
Operating from the gun, it's Jones. Left side into the hands of Warren. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8. The Packers take their first time out. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first.
1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
Mustang 19, Cowboy 80. Set, go!
Working inside the red zone. Cut near the goal line. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. Now timeout taken by Green Bay. That's it, 2nd. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
Now it's 2nd and goal from the 1.
Set up! Go!
Taylor will not score. The defense holds and stops him short of that goal line. Timeout taken by the Packers, their 3rd and final 1. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
Got it! Ready?
Defense made the stand last time. Do they have another one in them here on 3rd and goal?
Come on, set! Go!
Here's another for it. And this is going to end behind the line, Brock. A great stop down in close. Now let's see if they want to risk it here on 4th and goal. Offense staying out there. Looks like they're going for it.
Set. 18. Huh.
They're going Taylor. And they turn him away. The defense holds strong, and they get off the field with a turnover on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
The Packers offense headed out late in the half. And it looks like they're going to wind up taking a narrow 3-0 lead into the break. Jacobs gets it to start the drive. This is close, but he is not in the end zone. Brock by less than a yard. They avoid the safety. But boy, that was close. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
And that's good for a few. It brings up 3rd down. So a field goal game at the half. A good one so far, 2 quarters to go. Now let's check in with Scott Hansen. He's got our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to our studios in Orlando. Scott Hansen with you, and we'll keep it brief because the scoring has been brief. Just 1 field goal as we play on 3-0. I was promised there'd be touchdowns, so let's find out if we could get one in the 3rd quarter. Send it back out to our broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Hewer.
Excellent work as always, Scott. Love that halftime report. Just a field goal game for us here as we start quarter number 3. On now is McManus to kick this away. Here's Gould on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Out come the Colts as they've got it to begin the 2nd half. And their defense sure has kept this game close. Now it's time for them to come through, get some points for their team in this low-scoring affair.
Let's go.
Taylor gets it to begin the drive. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Ready.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5.
Let's go.
This is Pierce running right. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here. It's going to bring up 3rd down. Hate to say it, but it kind of feels like time, Brock. It might be time for this offense to get a little more one-dimensional because his ground game hasn't done anything. I mean, just look up at the scoreboard.
Or maybe the in-between is a little play action. I mean, everything they've done, unfortunately, has not worked. And that one, to go backwards,
And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on 3rd down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. 4th down coming up.
The issues this offense has been having, well, they extend well beyond 3rd down today. You can just look up that big goose egg on the scoreboard. But now, time's not on their side either.
Defense coming off that incompletion needs one more stop here on 4th. Looking to throw. And they got home. Sacked him on 4th down. We've got a turnover on downs, and the defense takes over in plus territory.
Well, this one never had a chance. Between the pressure right there in his face and the coverage downfield, quarterback still should have at least thrown it up there and given somebody an opportunity to make a play.
Green Bay offense to the line now. 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. 6, go. Ready.
Quick throw out wide by Love. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4. At the Colts'
Ready.
13-yard line.
Love from the gun. And this is going to be a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers push their lead further to start the half.
Packers.
Quite the strike to his tight end, and the patience he showed waiting for that to break open. That was awesome, and it's rewarded with 6.
You know, it should be simple, Kate, right? In philosophy, it should be simple. Just plaster that big guy. Throw bodies at him in coverage, but stopping the tight end near the end zone is anything but simple with how deceptively good they are as route runners and finding that football when it arrives.
Ashton Doolin now to return. And a good effort here as he gets it out past the 35-yard line. The Indianapolis offense ready to take another swing at it. They now trail by double digits after that last score, Brock. It's 10-0 partway through here. So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, 1st and 10. Throwing here, Jones. Completed over the middle. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
2nd and 3 now.
Here we go, shot. Hey, go.
Taylor now up the middle. And that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 18, Pioneer. Take go.
3rd down, Jones to throw. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
A full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They are going for this.
Nice.
They do go for it. Here's Jones. Finds him over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
On the set.
1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield.
Ready. 70 Timberwolves. Ready.
Jones now to throw. Catch made over the middle. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. Right side, this is reeled in by Warren. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. That goes as a 4-yard pickup, and it gets him a 1st down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
Cougar 19.
Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. He's tackled there, so a nice start to a new set of downs, but let's see if they keep it. So let's examine this flag. So not a holding call. One of the linemen actually too far downfield that time. That's what drew the flag.
Still 1st down.
So now, after the penalty, it's 1st and 15.
Here we go.
He shovels this one forward. And they respond to the penalty with just a couple of yards there. They're still behind the sticks here on 2nd. So we're through 3 here. It's the Colts ball. They're down on the scoreboard, but things not out of hand yet. All right, here we go. 2nd down. Straight ahead with Taylor. And he's brought brought down after a gain of about 6 inside the 40.
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast, but he was patient, he was explosive, and he got a nice little gain on the ground.
Jones now on 3rd down. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete.
Kate, I've talked to you over the years, the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On 3rd down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
Michael Badgley going to try and knock this through for 3. Ball spotted on that right hash, 53 yards out. Got all of it, and this is good! And it pulls them back within 1 score here in the 4th.
This make there, they had to have that one. And it really does set up a judgment call down on the field. This is
Thrown on 1st down, Love. Pocket isn't holding up, they're able to drop it! And after 1 play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
You're just not going to win many games in this league when you can't generate a pass rush until the 4th quarter. You needed to feel the impact from this defense earlier and more often in this game. The lack thereof, well, it's a big part of what's put them playing from behind in the final stanza of this one.
That one's complete over the middle. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on a throw, that's a go-to route to target.
52. Ready?
He'll throw it. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now they're staring at 4th and long.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
So 4th down, here comes Daniel Whelan to send it flying for the Packers. He fields this at the 18. And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. The Colts ready to take the field. And they'll have a little momentum as they take the field here after their kicker drilled a deep one to end their last drive with points. They start on the ground. Taylor. And his progress is stopped, but a nice 5-yard gain before it was. 5 still to go here. This is 2nd down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Taylor again. He brushed him off with ease. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. That play good for 17 and a 1st down.
And the Colts, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
On the shotgun, it's Jones. Has him on the quick hitter. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. He picks up 15 on the play. And it's good for an Indianapolis 1st down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
It's Pittman. And they're going to get just inside that red zone on the big play down to the 19. A strike for 23 yards. And it'll be 1st down, Colts.
Well, that is a well-designed route right there. He really made it easy to get that pass to him. Creating space, QB receiver, deliver.
Going with the screen to Taylor. And they're not going to have to burn a timeout. Smart play here. He gets out of bounds with the 1st down.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get him enough yards for the 1st, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
And he only manages 1. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2. Sometimes 3 downs to play with.
And he gets him the touchdown. And now a potential game-deciding play call coming up. So they get the all-important touchdown here late in the game, Brock. Now the question, play for the tie or go for two and the lead?
And I know they've got all these charts and numbers and analytics to tell you what to do, but this comes down to the gut and the trust of the head coach. Does he trust his offense more to go get this two-point conversion, or is he going to lean in his defense and believe that they can get the stop?
In the 11th hour, now a point after try to tie this game. And everyone can breathe easier now. His try is good, and they found a way to tie it late in the fourth.
Michael Badgley set to kick off.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Has this at the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Now here comes the Green Bay offense. And even with some time left, Brock, a long ways to go to get into range for a game winner. They're going to need to move it in a hurry. Packers getting set here. 1st and 10.
Ready, red, set, hut.
Hand off to Jacobs to start the drive. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. The Packers trying to hurry to the line. Here he is to throw. He passes the 35. And he gets it forward to the 43-yard line. The Packers take their first time out. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. 2 timeouts remaining and some time left to use them. It's 1st and 10. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect.
And Willie, no, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game. Now timeout taken by Green Bay. That's its 2nd. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal. Defense looking to defend the marker on 3rd down.
Let's go. Blue, 32. Ready.
Now to throw. Dumps it off. Jacobs. Decent gain here, but short of the first.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Well, as fun as it would have been, unlikely that we were going to see a walk-off punt return touchdown there. And now with no time remaining, we're headed for overtime. So starting this year, we've got some new rules in place for overtime, Brock. Both teams now guaranteed a chance to possess the football in overtime of any game, not just the playoff. So an opening drive touchdown, no longer an instant game winner. Got to be able to make a stop too.
Mike Badgley set to kick off.
It's a new look to NFL overtime. Let's see how this plays out as we get underway with some bonus football. Here comes Williams on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Packers all set to get back out there. And in a tie game, we've been sensing a breakthrough coming, Brock. Might this be the drive where we finally see one side get the edge over the other?
Well, if it is, Kate, you know and I know it's about play-to-play execution, and more than likely, making sure they can convert in some of those situational downs.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Couldn't make the hook up with Matthew Golden. And it's going to be 2nd down.
That was a defense right there taking it upon themselves to set the tone, to be the aggressor, to dictate, and it worked. They forced the incompletion.
Here we go. Here we go.
Back to the air. Love. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line. Their first drive of OT is on the ropes, Brock. It's 3rd and 5. Shotgun now for Love. Got his man. It's Golden. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
That's good for a Packers first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Ready. Ready.
From the gun, it's a give to Jacobs. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. 16 yards on the play. And that's good for a Green Bay first down.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield and a back who can show off his wheels.
Football on that 47-yard line, first down.
Swing. Yellow.
Going run again with Jacobs. Quick adjustment defensively to stop him this time, so no gain on first down.
He was taken down.
The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't...
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down.
Let's go. 33.
3rd and long for him here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Kind of a curious call there, Kate, because the passing game, it's not worked real well for them in regulation, and that operation, that wasn't good enough either.
The Packers send out their punting unit. Begins his return at the 16. And he didn't quite break it, but still an excellent return that gets him up near midfield.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, 1st and 10. Option give to Taylor. Shoves one away. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. Now about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset.
Even with everything he racked up on that run, you could argue he deserved maybe a little bit more. That call was the perfect one to break for big yards. The only thing that saved the defense from a score was getting that contact to slow him down and eventually, finally, stop him.
Couldn't find a completion on first down.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
Well, Brock, they're in range for a game-winning field goal, but the offense staying out there right now. It's 2nd down. Now Jones. Short pass brought in. And he's right up next to that first down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up 3rd and short. Well, he came down a little awkwardly after making that tackle. Looks like he's in some discomfort now. We're going to have medical head out to check on him. Battle coming up on 3rd and inches.
Come on, set, go.
Taylor trying to run for this first. And this is over. He takes it in, and that wins it in overtime. Now, these are the moments you dream about as a football player, right, Brock? Coming down to it in overtime, a chance to play hero, and he stepped up and carried that ball across the line to end it.
We all feel it. mean, we feel all the way up here in the... It's a whole new game when you get to overtime. The urgency at an all-time high, and so cool for them to run it across that line. And the whole team gets to celebrate the right call at the right time in the defining moment.
So the Colts get the win at home inside of Lucas Oil. And it took some extra effort, Brock, some bonus football before they were finally able to separate from the opposition and earn that hard-fought victory. That does it for another broadcast of the NFL on EA Sports. With my partner in the booth, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Colts are winners as we say so long from Indy.